Hi, I'm Sean He. This video I will show you two new basketball shooting hand taps, tough hand and soft hand. The elite rate doesn't exceed 10% in whatever industry, so that in basketball world. There are more than 100 million people playing basketball, but seldom one have the top-level basketball skills. The top-level players such as Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Stephen Curry, Ray Allen, etc. are at the peak of the basketball world, not because they have the amazing gift, but because they master the most advanced basketball skills and they practice hard via scientific training method. No matter what industry you are in, once you are more insightful than others and you master more advanced technology than others, you are more likely to be on top and achieve more accomplishments. For instance, Michael Jordan and Stephen Curry. Both of them stand out from others due to their master of more advanced basketball skills, and thus they led their respective teams to get the NBA Final Championship. So, just as Mr. Frank Slade said in Scent of a Woman, I've been around, you know. When you have more insight, you will have more choices and find more suitable playing method and technology for yourself. Next, today I will introduce the most advanced basketball skills I've been mastered to you. Millions of ShotNBA.com and ShotUR.com's members understand and master these shooting skills. If you master them, you will find your insight surpassing most of common basketball amateurs. It is easier for you to have more advanced technique, more psychological advance, and more rational confidence. Almost all basketball players only master one kind of hand tap which they are good at, and they can score steadily by it. They are more likely to negate other hand taps. But actually, it's just a matter of perspective because we are intended to judge based on our own cognition and negate what we are not familiar with. As a matter of fact, different hand taps have different effects due to different distance and different force used. It is not correct to negate one kind directly. In present basketball world, in fact, there are two mainstream hand taps instead of one taps as many people think, that is, tough hand tap and soft hand tap. This video is just a brief introduction for both tough hand and soft hand taps. Later other videos will be made to explain usage and technique of them in detail. First, let's talk about tough hand tap, which is widely used by inside players, and players have strong hand capability. It can keep the ball steady and resistant to disturbance. With this hand tap, you can shoot anytime before you land, so you have a lot of timing to shoot, and it can keep a good hit rate also. Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Kobe Bryant, Hakeem Olajuwon are representatives of using tough hand tap. They mostly shoot in immediate distance from the count. The feature of tough hand tap is that the whole hand is rather stiff. After shooting, the right hand will not shake up and down with big magnitude and high frequency. It will fix with the momentary motion of finishing shooting. In side view, the right hand looks like the bottom of a bow or an arc. Some look like an eagle paw. In a word, the biggest feature is stiffness. From wrist to every finger, all the right hand is stiff, so there is not much swaying after shooting. The advantage of tough hand tap is tight and steady ball holding, easy to master for beginners, and a good hit rate close to standing shooting after dodging in the air. It has a nice stability in middle distance, especially in crucial times when player's body is very tense. It conforms with tough tap requirements very much so at this moment medium distance shooting made by tough hand type players is better than normal. Its shortcoming is that if shooting from a long distance or very long distance, the force is not enough, the arc is not very high, and the shooting velocity is ordinary also. The soft hand shooting type representatives have a long shot tendency, such as Stephen Curry, T. Mac, Steph Nash, John Stockton, etc. The feature of soft hand type is that all whole right hand is soft. There is no fixed hand types. After shooting, the right hand will become loose so it will shake up and down, or even left and right. In general, the form of the right hand after shooting it dangles softly and completely with 5 fingers splitting apart of dangling spontaneously. The advantage of a soft hand type is that it is easy to shoot with less force, easy to make 3 points, and even easy to make shots with a rather good hit rate in middle circle area. Soft hand shooting has a good arc, a high revolving speed, and fast shooting speed. But compared with tough hand type, it is less resistant to disturbance and not good either when shooting after hanging in the air. What's more, it needs relaxation, so in tense moments, your performance may be not so good. So these are the notions about soft hand and tough hand types. After you master them, you can clearly distinguish different shooting types and their pros and cons. More importantly, we need to master this technique flexibly, not stubbornly. You need to combine them with your shooting and improving your shooting skill according to your own playing characteristics or goals. Many players such as Anthony, Erwin, use them based on their essentials. That is, use them selectively instead of solely. We often call it medium tough hand type. Likewise, you can practice flexibly after mastering their notions. That's all for today's program. See you next time. My graduation from college in 2003 also concluded my over 10 years career of school basketball. I found the difference between soft hand and tough hand in 2004. In that year, I also found 4 straight theories about basketball shooting. Since then, I started another 10 years career of practicing and researching shooting. During this period, except in holidays and being sick, my shooting training more than 2 hours on average every day. Even in days with heavy snow, heavy rain, and strong wind, I never stopped. I kept on testing and verifying my basketball theory and the help and negative effects force extension from different body locations brought about. In 2005, several kids in my neighborhood asked me to teach them, so I made several pictures based on my knowledge and printed them as follows. I checked on the internet and found there was no similar pics and articles before. That is, using circles and boxes with different colors to mark different body locations to explain basketball skills. Before, most basketball players insist that shooting technique cannot be explained in detail, but I did through effort of 10 years to show the shooting skills in words on my website. To keep focused on practicing basketball and avoid disturbance, after several picks, I established the website shotnba.com and its corresponding English website nbahoop.org, and I synchronously updated in my football website favorleft.com to make more friends to have convenience to learn my shooting experience directly from my websites. In recent 10 years, many friends mimic our style to share their respective shooting experience. I strongly support this and welcome more and more friends to share instead of being complacent and conservative. Why I established ShotNBA.com is simulate skilled basketball players to share their advanced experience. When I was about 11 years old in 1991, I hoped I could learn the basics from a coach, but no opportunity. So I had to ask help from skillful people around me. But they also told me shooting could not be explained in words. I had to watch TV and read magazines in hope of finding scientific shooting methods. I even bought textbooks about basketball. But I still could not find detailed shooting skill explanations. Eventually, I tried to improve my shooting according to Michael Jordan's videos and magazines. Those years were really tough. Many shooting motions looked similar, but they have different force exertion methods. So I established the website ShotNBA.com to share with visitors lacking playing basketball my most advanced theory and technique, my effort and experience through 20 years of practicing. I do hope young friends don't need to suffer the hard practicing times I have gone through. If you can understand the original theory from our website, soft hand and tough hand, and theory about straight line force exertion, you will master shooting skills more easily. That's leading your practice. During the 10 years, more than 1 million people have learned shooting skills from our website, and many friends got a remarkable improvement. I'm so happy about this and glad to see the shooting improvement videos and game videos shared by these friends. In the past 10 years, we have refined shooting skills to almost every body location, including 5 fingers, wrist, eyesight, head, elbow, forearm, right hand, left hand, waist, knees, and foot positions. I have researched more than 5 NBA superstars' shooting characteristics and rationality in past 12 years. Every shooting time I always researched more than 1 year. Michael Jordan 5 years, Steve Nash 1 year, Tracy McGrady 2 years, Ray Allen 1 year, Carmelo Anthony 1 year, Stephen Curry more than 2 years. I will continuously update my shooting skills and experience from the past 10 years on ShotUR.com, YouTube, and etc. If you don't want to wait, you can click our website ShotNBA.com, then click the Translate button to translate to your native language to learn our most advanced shooting skills. During my 10 years of basketball teaching, many friends learned important techniques from our website, ShotNBA.com. At the same time, the contents of our website are reposted by other websites from time to time. So herein I declare that all our articles and series are fruits through my effort, hard working, and persistence in basketball camp, and I do hope everyone can cherish my achievements. Do not pirate. Any magazine or media charging fees is prohibited to repost without author's consent. But in the 10 years, there are different kinds of websites and media pirating our articles, even using signatures of other unknown persons. As for this, we express strong opposition and denouncement. Several cases of pirating our articles are as follows. So herein I hope all friends have learned skills from our website. If you find behaviors of pirating our articles in different websites or medias can help us to denounce this kind of action and protect our copyright and legal rights and interest.